Hey guys, what's going on? It's time for another style check because we received something new that we will drop today at Topper Store USA and in Topper Store Europe. So you might already know there was the E frame, A frame, and then the 940 A frame came out. So 940 A frame, absolute classic. You guys know that, and a lot of you guys like that one. And then approximately 2 months ago, we had the possibility to introduce you to the 5950 A-frame, right? So this is a fitted A-frame and it looks like this. Also, the special thing on an A-frame is like it's a 5-panel, right? It doesn't have 6 panels, so the front panel is just one, and you can see it's like there's no seam down here, right? So then we had the 5950 fitted A-frame. And then now we have something new today, and this is fantastic because I would like to show it off to you, and I have a super nice comparison to that because you know the 950 now also gets an A-frame version, right? And this is, ladies and gentlemen, the 950 A-frame, also a 5-panel, of course, with a snapback on the back. And as you can see, the shape is like an A-frame, right? So it's a little bit higher in the front. And I have a hat here today because, you know, sometimes we are releasing hats, so the same hat, the same design on different silhouettes, because some of you guys want to have like a 950, or some of you guys want to have a 5950, or maybe also a 950 A-frame. And to start, what are the differences between the 950 A-frame and the 950? I would like to start with these two and show it to you, okay? So look at those. So this here is the 950 A-frame and this is the regular 950, and you can already see there is one difference, and it comes with an already pre-curved brim, right? So this curve is not that crazy like, for example, on the 940, right? But if you have a pre-curved brim already, it's easier to curve that much more as you want. For example, I would like to compare that to a 5950 where I curve my brim on my own. So you probably can see there is a heavy curve on it, and this is just a more slightly curved, so it's not that heavy, but you still can make it more heavy. You can use a steamer or whatever you want to curve your brim, right? And now the big difference, if you look at these two together, is this is a 6-panel and this is a 5-panel, and you can see it if you look on the side here. Can you see that? It's like here, it's a little bit more edgy here, and this is a little bit more round. But so if you prefer not to have like a flat visor, because the 950 comes as a flat visor, same like the 5950 or the A-frame fitted, right? It's also a curved visor, but this doesn't mean that you cannot curve it however you want. So maybe some of you guys prefer to have just a slight curve. If you want to make it heavier, as I said, you can go and bend it yourself. So these brims will also stay if you bend them like with a steamer or something. They stay like this because inside here it's a paper brim, and this will last if you curve it, okay? So let's take a closer look at this one, right? So we have 5 panels. This means that here is a seam, but there's no seam down here. This is an advantage in case, especially for us when we design hats on certain logos. This is fantastic if you don't have a seam in the middle, because the embroidery, it's just my opinion, even looks better on these hats, right? So if you want to have like a regular snapback, but for example, the 940 A-frame is curved too heavy for you, you can go with this one. And even though if we compare those two, you can see this is a little bit more higher. So this is exactly the model that I'm currently wearing, right? And what should I say? I like that there is more variation coming to this game right now, because Noera does such a great job in bringing in new silhouettes, so that there is a silhouette for everyone. You know, if you want to have a flat visor, if you want to have a curved visor, if you don't want to curve your visor on your own, you can already buy it pre-curved already, and it's good to go out of the box. So this beauty is now new, and we are now dropping the first styles on both stores. So get ready for this. And here's the snap. And let me know regarding the sizing, okay? It's a one size fits all, so it should fit most of the heads, right? Even though if you have a little bit bigger head, I would go with the 950 A-frame instead of the 940 A-frame. But you will see every silhouette has something special, right? So you can also use it, for example, that I want to wear today, more curved brim, flatter brim, slightly curved brim, whatever you want. And this gives much more possibilities to your head rotation, which is of course very important from time to time. All right, so we are dropping today the first 950 A-frames as said. Let me know in the comments what you think about this new style of snapbacks, and let me know if you have already tried it and if you liked it, or if you have any other feedback that you would like to share with all the other guys here on the channel. And of course, if you like videos like this, it's super easy. Just hit the subscribe button below. Thank you very much. I would appreciate that, because this helps us a lot in the work we put into this channel. Share it with your friends, of course. And yeah, that's everything for me. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you next time.